Wack 100 goes on Trolls Nation Clubhouse room. Salute to everybody involved. And says, I got these paperworks that somebody came to me and handed overs. And it says that your man Pooh Shiesty, he's a snitch. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, Wack 100. That's right, the Wack 100 who now says, or actually is, as far as I know, the manager of Tekashi 69. He's also managing a couple of more acts apparently, and he's looking for more things to do. That's what I'm hearing besides Clubhouse. Anyway, apparently Wack 100 went on Clubhouse, said Pooh Shiesty is snitching. Okay. Now I want to be clear about something. Pooh Shiesty is not snitching. Just want to be clear on that. I'm just gonna I'm putting that right in the beginning because people like to say you take too long to get to the point, and I'm like, well, the journey, that's part of the effort, foreplays, you rat bastards. Anyway, so basically, what they were saying was on the Clubhouse, they got a hold of Pooh Shiesty's paperwork. I've said this numerous times, and this is one of the main reasons why we really don't do paperwork over here that much any further. I might get back into it, but mostly it seems people don't understand the context of the material that they're usually reading. So therefore, 9 times out of 10, I'm not even gonna say 9 times out of 10, that's a pretty high number, but it's a pretty high number of these individuals reading this paperwork have no idea what the hell they're talking about. So apparently on this Pooh Shiesty's paperwork, it says that he named his 2 co-defendants. They were in the paperwork with him, and so they're saying he's a snitch. At least that's how the discussion started. Towards the end of the discussion, they came to some kind of other conclusion. It was like maybe something else is happening. I don't know, but anyway, everybody's talking about this. We talking about it too. So what happened was this, for everybody that don't know. This is the case involving Pooh Shiesty shooting the people in the parking lot. They had went to go do some kind of deal. I think get some marijuanas and I think some sneakers or some shit. And so Pooh Shiesty had showed up. He had the Louis bag. I think it was the Louis bag or the Gucci bag. I'm not sure. That had all the money in it that he was going to use to pay for whatever he was purchasing or whatever the case is. What ended up happening is everything went sideways. I think 2 of the dudes on the other side end up getting shot. Pooh Shiesty then jumps in. I think he was in a McLaren. He jumps into that shit, pulls off. His homeboys that's with him jumped in, pulled off. Boom, everybody's out. So they get busted for that particular case right there. What it turns out is the dude that they shot, he's part of some kind of big ass scam ring. Like this dude is some kind of, they got a whole Rico going on. What happened was when not Pooh Shiesty's attorney, but one of the attorneys for one of his co-defendants, when they found out that this happened, I guess, I'm not gonna say when they found out, I'm gonna assume that this was something, he was just the first to act on it. That's what I'm gonna say. He then immediately made a beeline to his client, and I'm assuming that he made a beeline to everybody else's client, to the other lawyers also, where they also went straight to their clients, because what happened was they all took pleas. So they already confirmed with each other and they took pleas. The government was a little bit more malleable, I'm gonna assume, because now we're not just talking about a regular civilian. Now we're talking about a dude that y'all got RICO charges against. We're gonna go in court and say that those dudes tried to rob us. This is Florida, stand your ground state, anything might happen. You feel me? So anyway, I have no idea what they said. I'm assuming that that's the angle that they went with, because that angle would make a lot of sense. You don't really want to go to court anyway. You just want to get some sensible terms when you go speak to the judge, because you did it. Anyway, this is what they are trying to say Pooh Shiesty snitched about. Pooh Shiesty did not snitch. Him, his co-defendants, the lawyers, everybody came together, decided, you know what? There's this other thing we can do. And they did that. That's what happened. Shout out to what they're doing over there on that clubhouse. They're having, I'm guessing, pretty interesting discussions. They're moving the needle. They're affecting the algorithm. But I just want to say this. Not everyone knows how to read paperwork. As far as I know, and for my opinion of who Wack 100 is, I don't really think he's calling them a snitch. Like, I think he was just having a discussion. I think it was just, you know, let's do some content, and they was having a discussion about it. So I'm not gonna hold Wack 100 too much to this. I have quite a few Wack 100 content on this channel. We're gonna be reposting some of them in the first facts. Some of the stuff you might not agree with. Some of the stuff he might have been right about, and I might have been wrong about. Who knows? Check out the videos and leave it down in the comment section. But this is just old BBN videos. A lot of the things that we actually talking on, and some of the beefs that he has going on or had going on. Anyway, Pooh Shiesty did not snitch. That's all I'm saying. And these dudes that's reading this paperwork to y'all, I don't get it. Like, they do they just read the paperwork, or do they also know what's going on in the actual crime? Because anybody could just look at anything and decide it's anything. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, every single thing at one point or another did not have a name. We just came to a consensus agreement that, you know what, we're gonna call that water. That's all that happened. And you know what, everybody don't call it water, because some people call it agua. Do you get it? So basically what I'm saying is that we need to do better when we're deciding to discuss some of this paperwork. But at the same time, I appreciate the fact that they had this discussion. So shout out to that chat room. I'm not sure which room it was in. I think it was in the Trolls Nation. Shout out to the Trolls Nation clubhouse. Shout out to them. That's where the conversation was had. And as far as that goes, that's all I think about that. Leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. Do y'all really think that, first of all, do you really think Wack 100 was really saying, yo, I really think this guy's snitches over here. I see him with the whiskers. Do you really think Wack 100 was saying all that? Like, he's over there, he's eating all of the cheeses. I don't know. I don't know if Wack 100. I mean, he's standing next to 6ix9ine, so even if he was calling somebody a snitch, I wouldn't even perceive him as him saying that in a derogatory term. But I just want to say something. I actually heard him calling people snitches in a derogatory term. I want to know what happens when he has one of these conversations and he's somewhere doing a meeting with somebody who's not necessarily friendly with him and 6ix9ine, and they're both there, and they play some of the audio of what he says about snitches while 6ix9ine is sitting right next to him. Because, just so we can be clear, I'm not trying to go at nobody, but just so we can be clear, when they had that interview, Wack 100's position was he fucks with 6ix9ine off of the fact that he considers him a civilian. 6ix9ine said everything in the world to say that he was not a civilian and that he was an actual gang member at one point. So if that is the truth, that means that Wack 100 is supposed to be holding him to the same standards if he was really actually doing gang shit, right? Anyway, what the fuck do I know? Leave it down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribes, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers, let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.